We did experiment on 2 pounds belly, and we seasoned and finished them up differently, and they both turned out crispy and delicious. And the meat was super tender and juicy. We need pork belly, salt, pepper, and a mixture of salt and sugar. Cut your belly in half, and you may need a really sharp knife on this one. You may want to pay attention to the layers of meat and fats on your belly. For some, you will see that the fats layer are really thick, so you don't want that. Make slices to the skin about 1/2 inch deep, and this will allow salt and pepper to add flavor to your belly. So for the first half, we're going to season it with the mixture of salt and pepper. And we're only going to season the meat, not the skin. So season the top, the side, and just season your meat generously. So for this half with the sugar, we're going to oven this for 2 hours at 300 degrees Fahrenheit, and then we're going to take it out, and then we're going to fry it, just the skin. So the goal here is to avoid the sugar from getting into the skin, because it will burn like real fast, and we don't want that to happen. So we're just going to season this with salt and pepper. So for the second half, we are just going to season this with salt and pepper, the meat, and then including the skin. And like we did with the first half, we're going to season this generously with salt and not as much with pepper. So for this second half, with just the salt and the pepper, we're going to oven this for 2 hours at 300 degrees Fahrenheit also. And then after 2 hours, we're going to change the temperature, and we're going to adjust it to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And then we're going to keep it in there for the next 30 to 45 minutes. Then goes into the oven for 2 hours, 300 degrees. We're going to have 2 kinds of dipping sauce here. One is you don't have to do anything. It is already done for you, and you can find it in most Asian stores. We call it Andoks Litson gravy. It is sweet and with a little spice, and yum, it is delicious too. And the second one is we're going to smash some garlic, and then we're going to add some shallots. And then we're going to mix it with Pinakurat. This is a very strong vinegar from the Philippines. This is spicy and really good. It will really enhance the flavor of your crispy belly. Then get a spoon, and then apply a little force or kind of like smashing motion into your mixture. This will blend together the flavor from the garlic, from the shallots, and then from your strong vinegar. After 2 hours, we took half with the sugar, and then what we're doing here is we're just frying the skin in about 5 to 7 minutes in a low and slow heat. And just to make sure that you get your desired crispiness of the skin, top the skin if it's really hard, and that will tell you exactly that's what you wanted. So for this recipe, I added tea. So get your teapot, add some water, boil, then add 2 bags of tea, and then stir it with a cinnamon stick, add some lemon, and of course add also some of your favorite berries. The result is amazing, soothing, and so relaxing green tea. So here's the result of our experiment. Both of them really turned out good. So the one with just salt and pepper, the skin is super crunchy, like burst in your mouth. And then the meat, super tender as well, soft. The other one with just with sugar and then salt and pepper on top. The meat turns out to be super juicy and soft as well. And then the skin, you can see it's kind of like popped, and then it builds up some air in between those skin. My conclusion is either of those method is fine with me. The only question now is which one is your preference? Do you want a little bit of sweetness on your belly? So at this point, which one would you like to try? The recipe is in the description below, including all the procedures on this experiment. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you find this video helpful. Peach syrup. This is really good. This brings the flavor to a whole new level. You can use whatever syrup you want. You can have some honey, and this tea, the vinegar, the garlic, the one that we made, the sauce. Oh my goodness! I'm gonna go for this one first. Alright, first bite. I'm gonna get some of that over there. Pretty good. Let's go try this one here. The skin is just bursting in your mouth. Thank you guys for continue watching my video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Cheers.